Is U.S. farming on the edge of collapse? If you eat food, and let's face it, that's all of us, what's happening on American farms should grab your attention right now. Let's start with climate change. Farms are getting pounded by droughts, floods, wildfires, and heat waves way more than before. That's making it harder for farmers to predict what they'll harvest each year. Corn, wheat, soybeans, these are the backbone of our food system, and every season's a gamble. Out west, water's always been precious, but now, shortages in places like the Colorado River Basin mean entire fields stay thirsty. Less water, fewer crops, simple as that. Now picture this. You're a small or mid-sized farmer. Your fuel, fertilizer, and seed costs have shot up since 2020, and your profit margins? They're razor thin, if they exist at all. U.S. farm debt topped $500 billion in 2023. That means more farmers are borrowing just to survive another season. For some, it's a losing battle. And here's something a lot of folks don't realize. The average American farmer is now over 58. Fewer young people are stepping up to take over the family farm, and when they don't, big corporations swoop in and buy the land. This means fewer independent farms and more land in the hands of a handful of big players. But it gets even trickier. Global markets, they're a roller coaster. Trade wars like the one with China slam export prices. Wars in places like Ukraine or Russia disrupt grain supplies and jack up costs. U.S. farmers are caught in the middle, squeezed by global prices but still expected to feed the world. And then there's how we farm. The U.S. relies big time on industrial agriculture, huge monoculture fields, heavy use of chemicals, and giant livestock operations. It's efficient, but the soil's getting tired, and the side effects, like pollution and antibiotic resistance, are catching up to us. But here's the twist. There are sparks of hope. Regenerative agriculture, vertical farming, and precision tech are starting to take hold. More people want local and organic food. The government's even offering new incentives for climate-smart farming. Farmers are experimenting with AI, automation, and new ways to store carbon in their fields. So, is U.S. farming collapsing? The pressure is intense, especially if you're a small or mid-sized farmer. It's not a total collapse, but without bold reforms and more innovation, some parts of the system could break, especially as climate change and economic inequality get worse. But if we pay attention, support smarter policies, and back farmers willing to adapt, there's a real shot at transformation. The next chapter of American farming is being written now, and all of us have a role to play.